Alright, this camera's... Anyway, I just opened up the young coconut on the previous video clip, which it was in, anyway, so this is what the coconut looks like after it's been taken out of the young coconut. Okay, so the next thing is to put the sesame seeds, which I soaked overnight. In here, I gotta be careful. I know that went all over. Accidentally dropped it last night, as you might have seen if you watched that part. So I'm just gonna pour these into my blend, into my Vitamix. Now they don't all come out when you turn them over like this, so I gotta go back and forth a few times to get them all out. I had my where is it? Here it is. Okay. So I just, pour the water back in. Not as much water as there should have been. I should have put more water last night, but I didn't. So anyway, the more water put in, the easier it is. But anyway, if there's too much water, it won't blend well. So you don't want to put too much water in the blender. So anyway, just back and forth until all of the sesame seeds come out of here. A little more water. Okay. So we got sesame seeds in here. Yeah. I'm gonna blend this stuff. It's gonna be noisy. I wonder if there's a way to mute this thing so you don't hear the blender. I guess not. Okay, well, or maybe there's a way, I don't know. What is this? No, that's not gonna... anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna blend. I guess I should pause it while I'm blending, but I want to show, it's gonna be really loud blending this thing. I'll leave it on. Anyway. But, what I usually do, I have these jet engine headset so that I don't lose my hearing. I'm just starting it slow, because I don't want the sesame seeds to jump too much. Actually, I don't use these just yet. I wanted this to get creamy, that's why I blended it so long. But you can see it's kind of a white, creamy, I mean, you can see inside of there, it's a white, creamy consistency. So, that's the sesame seeds. It's a little warm, it's not hot, so I don't want it to get hot. You can make soup with this stuff if you blend it long enough. So that's why the next ingredient, ice. So I'm going to put like 8 or so cubes of ice in here. There's 5 cubes in that one that are left over. 6, 7. When did it come out? 8 cubes of ice. That keeps it cool. And then the coconut water. You leave a little bit of that aside because it's so good that there wasn't too much in this one. So coconut water from the young coconut. And so then I add dates from Costco. Now there's 2 kinds of dates in here. The Medjool dates are the best for this, but we're trying to get rid of the other ones. The other ones are these smaller ones. They don't have pits in them. I just throw like 6 of these. They're like, what I would end up doing is 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys, these little ones. But these bigger ones I like better. They have pits in them. They're sweeter. I'm going to put 3 of these in. But if I didn't have the other ones, I'd probably put 5 or 6 of these guys in for this recipe. So I'm just going to cut them open here. And the seed, take the seed out. Seed looks like that. Look, seed, there you go, seed. Yeah, okay. There's one. And number 2. And number 3, seed. Or without the seed. Take the seed. Okay. 3 of these guys. Okay. And then carob powder. Now this is not the carob. This is another container. But anyway, the carob looks like it's a light brown. I don't know why, but it's raw carob. You don't want to get roasted carob. It's not as good. The raw carob powder, and it's powdery, like fine. It's got the consistency of like a fine, what used to be like powdered sugar. And I put 2 heaping tablespoons of this stuff in here. But this makes a difference. If you get the wrong kind of raw carob, if you get the kind that's more like granular, this is not gonna turn out good. So you want the one that's powder like a powder consistency. And I order this we order this over from I think it's from Azure Standard. Where do we get this raw carob, Radhika? Azure Standards. So there's a website, you can go on Azure Standards and get raw carob. Now I'm adding the young coconut. This camera is
any health food store.
Every health food store, but the ones in the health food store sometimes are not as fine powder. They're kind of granulated. So that's why I better get it where I know they have the right stuff. Then I'm going to add salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, here we go. 1 teaspoon of salt. This is actually Himalayan salt, even though it says sea salt on here. Just refill that container. Okay, so I think that's everything, right? And a little bit of water. Got the dates. That's it. And water. I'm going to fill this thing up to 8 cups on this Vitamix thing. Well, to blend it at first, I'll leave it. But that's it. That's the whole recipe. Close your ears. Gotta get 8 cups. No, it still needs about a half cup, so I'm gonna put a little bit of whoops all around there to get it off of here. A little more. It's 8 cups. The reason I do 8 cups is because I like this drink so much. I want as much as I can get. Okay. That's it. That's the whole recipe. And this is how it looks. Wonder if I can take the camera off of there. Hold on. This is how it looks. And when it's done. It's like a chocolate malt. I don't know if you can tell that. It's kind of brown, a little bit light brownish. You know, all the way up to 8 cups. So this lasts 4 days for me. That's the whole recipe. Thanks for watching. And it is delicious. Right, Radhika?
Yes.
Absolute delicious. I'm gonna sample it with a spoon here. Yep. Maybe a little bit more date would have made it a little sweeter, but doesn't have to be that sweet. Okay, thanks for watching.